This is your girl, Michelle.
And this is Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
You are tuned into Melanin Voices. Hey.
Hey, everyone.
We missed y'all.
I know it's been forever, you guys, but we've been up to some stuff, traveling, work. Life.
Our lives have started to affect us, right?
But
it's okay, though, because we have a lot of updates for you guys.
Ton.
So we're excited to at least update you guys on everything that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. And then we're going to update you guys so much about what we have going on for the new year and just get things rolling. So we're excited about it.
Yes.
Yep. So what have we been up to, Mariah? What have you been up to?
Girl, work, obviously, like we just mentioned, but also traveling. So I just got back from recently LA with one of my very, very, very good friends, Michelle. You guys have heard her on the show. If you heard our interracial relationship episode, then you have seen her, heard her on the show. We went to LA together recently because she's never been before, and just working and trying to be more proactive with my YouTube channel as well. So just a lot of stuff, guys. So yeah, work.
How was LA? Like, did you check out any restaurants you can put us on, or things that you did that you were like, yo, you have to go here, you have to do this?
I actually was like showing her around, so I did like most of the stuff that I would usually go to, but we did go to a cafe that I haven't been to before. So went to this place called Overland Cafe, which was pretty good. Their mimosas were fairly cheap. Like I have nonstop mimosas for $8, which was really good. So we definitely indulged on that. But Roscoe's for sure. She loved Roscoe's, and I took her to In-N-Out because everybody's always like a huge fan of In-N-Out, right? So I'm like, you got to at least experience.
It's so
I'm not
trash.
a huge fan, so
I don't care what anybody says.
I don't like it. Michelle didn't like it at all, but I just took her just so she could experience it, and I was like, I like Shake Shack better.
Yeah,
I'm that
Shake Shack
person.
is 10 times better. It has bacon. If you don't have bacon at a burger place,
it is more expensive.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
You pay for what you get.
It originated in New York City, so it makes sense on the price. Shake Shack, New York, everything's so damn expensive. So
yeah, I mean that makes sense. But I mean, I took her there. She didn't like it, but I took her to Roscoe's and she loved it. So that's all that matters.
I can't wait to go. I need to go there. I want to take Jeff to LA really bad. He's never been. He's never been. So, and my family reunions are out there like every year. So next year, definitely going to take him out there and show him, Hollywood. We always.
Oh yeah, she definitely got to.
Yeah, because we always end up going to San Francisco. So we don't never really go to like LA area. We always in Northern Cali. So it'll be nice to go there and check that out.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a really cool trip. I know it's probably more expensive for you guys because you guys are the opposite end of the country.
Yes. So long plane ride, but it'll definitely be worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely be worth it.
But yeah, that's all I've been up to. What have you been up to?
Same. I've been traveling and just getting my life together, really, with like this baby about to be here soon. So everything is like moving super fast. I feel like trying to check off all the stuff off my list, being a new mom. So I'm learning a lot, but also don't know a lot. So YouTubing, asking my mom, asking other people, and all the different opinions I get about pregnancy, what to do, what not to do. It's crazy. So I don't know what I'm going to be like after this, but hopefully I'll be a little bit more like knowledgeable on what it's like to be a mother. What's the pregnancy experience like? So I've been doing that, been like checking things off my list. Also was in Seattle 2 weeks ago, and that was nice. Never been to Seattle before. It was my first time, and it was great. We got to do the touristy stuff. So we went to the Needle, of course. Went to the museum of the Glass Museum. It's like next to the Needle, and we've seen all these like really cool glass like figures from this artist, which was really nice. So I enjoyed that. And then also, what else did we do? We went to like the zoo, not the zoo, went to the aquarium. I seen an octopus for the first time, which was nice. And ate really good. Ate some seafood. You told me the places to hit up, so I went to majority. I think I went to a couple of them.
Okay, cool.
And so this Seattle was really nice, not diverse enough for me. I still seen the lack of just culture there. So that's the only thing that I disliked about Seattle. But other than that, the weather was really nice, which I wasn't expecting because I always think Seattle gray, rainy.
Rainy.
But
Yeah.
it was actually really nice. So I actually enjoyed it.
That's good. It's really pretty there, though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll say
I
about it.
enjoyed it. So I've been traveling and just checking things off my list of things. So for any new moms out there and y'all want to join in on the, teach me some things or whatever, or if you're in the process too of learning how to be a new mom, we should definitely connect
Connect.
because I hold it's like a new stage in my life where I'm like, you don't want to do the same thing as your mom did because my mom's like super old school. So I'm like, some of that stuff isn't right. Like, is it healthy for a baby? Like, your mom be saying do certain stuff that's like unhealthy. Like, I don't think that's right. So, yeah,
You're right.
that's it. That's about it. That's what I've been doing.
Good. Well, that kind of like sounds exactly like what I've been up to, like a lot of stuff. But you guys, I hope that you didn't miss this too much because we're back and we're ready to roll it on out with the new year. Roll it on out. I don't know what that even means, but that's okay.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that again, hopefully, for a while. But we have been super busy. But it's good that we could able to update you guys, and hopefully, a lot of you have been really just listening to some of our old episodes. Like a lot of people have reached out to me and said that they would listen to our podcast and said we're just like their new girlfriends. So I'm excited to see that people are finally like, I'm going to start listening. So sometimes it might take us some time to take a break so you guys can like just catch up and get to know the process of what we've been doing all last year. So
Yeah, it really is like super cool. Like I remember I uploaded my I think it was my Seattle vlog, and sorry I don't know her name, but she commented on my Seattle vlog and she was like, I'm such a fan of you guys' your podcast. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like you're on my vlog saying that. That's so cool that you actually follow us to that extent to even come on my vlog and be like, hey, by the way, I really listen to your podcast. I'm such a huge supporter. That was really sweet. Because I don't even know this girl. Like she just happened to find us, I suppose. So that was really
see,
nice.
it takes a while for our fan base to get there, but we slowly but surely getting there.
Exactly.
But I'm so excited to get to the new year because we are currently recording in 2017, and you guys are going to be listening to this episode in 2018.
But it's the day before. It's just New Year's Eve. So we're kind of sort of almost there.
Yeah, we're kind of sort of almost there. But before we go into 2018, I wanted to play this really fun game with you guys. Well, not fun game, but really just Mariah and I going in about things that we want to toast to 2017. So that means we weren't just going to name off a list of things that should be left in 2017. So listening to this in 2018, I want you guys to think about this and be like, yo, you're right. We should not carry this on to 2018. This is something we need to get rid of and need to be done with. So I'll start. And one of my things is let's leave lace fronts and baby hairs
Shut up.
in 2017.
Shut up.
Just, the fake baby hair thing, let's leave that in 2017. I'm okay with the wigs. I'm okay with the visible part. I'm okay with all of those things. But I am not okay with the fake baby hair, the gold platinum baby hair on the lace front. So let's leave that in 2017. That's one of mine.
It hurts so much. I really can't stand her. I can't stand her. So what else can we leave in 2017? Are we just talking about anything? Like fashion,
anything? Music, okay. People, artists, whatever.
Let's leave people who are half-assers in your life in 2017. You know, people that are half-assed there in your life. They kind of in there, but they're not really in there. Yeah. They're not really a full supporter, but they kind of want to support when it's beneficial for them. Let's leave them alone because we ain't got energy to be invested in. Do they really like me? Do they really care? Like, we ain't got time for that. Let's leave them alone. Like, let's let them figure it out. Let's leave them behind.
Let's leave half-assers. What's that Brandy song? Was it Halfway Doesn't Count? Hold on, Almost Doesn't Count. So
Almost doesn't count.
Dude,
I don't
I
even know
know,
that
but
goes like
it's
that.
all I can think of. I think that something like, yo, almost don't count. So if you like almost there, if you almost in my life and you not really there, then we just gonna leave you. We're gonna officially close the door on your ass on
Close the
2000.
door. Yeah, because it's cracked right now, and just in case, but we're gonna just
Right,
close it
right.
completely.
What else do I want to
Basic.
leave in 2017? And I'm big on like just this new thing that's been happening. Let's leave. You think we should leave box braids in 2017, or we should keep those going?
I like them. I haven't had them in a while, but I like them. Okay, how about we leave take them out when you need to be taken out.
Let's not leave our box braids in for too long in 2017. Okay.
I think that's what Michelle's trying to get at.
Yeah. It
That's
it
what
has
she
been a long phase though. I'm surprised it hasn't dwindled down yet, but it's still going hard,
going strong.
going strong.
Let's leave. Let's see. What else can we leave in 2017? Let's leave comparisons in 2017. You know how people compare them, and I do it too. I'm very, very bad at this, comparing myself to other people and like, oh, they did this in this timeline, and oh, I gotta catch up. I gotta, play catch up. Like, no, like everything happens on its own time. Let's leave those unhealthy
Yeah.
comparisons.
And you shouldn't be doing it, and no one should be doing that anyway. Do not be comparing, but definitely if you find yourself comparing, then you should definitely let's stop that.
Stop that.
Let's stop that in 2018. Let's leave that. Let's leave that alone. What else did I want to leave in 2017? I was really big on that lace front thing. I really wanted to leave that one because I was just like, this needs to go. Seriously. What a lot of crazy stuff came out in 2017 that we haven't seen in a while. You know what? Let's leave those videos. Have you seen those videos on Facebook where they have like it's blacked out on one side and they have like a video like they're talking to,
Uh-huh.
let's leave those in 2017. Like, we need to get rid of those. Everyone needs to grow up. Grow up.
You was from the cuss, huh?
Yeah, I was about to cut. Let's grow up. Let's grow up now, all right? Too much. Let's leave. Hold up. I guess a better way of this is let's leave our personal lives off of social media in 2017.
Okay.
Everyone doesn't need to know everything about your life in 2018. Let's move in silence in 2018, and then let's boast about it on social media when it's done. So
that's a good
let's
one.
do that.
So no premature announcements.
No pregnancy announcements before you're like big enough.
Well, I heard, isn't that bad luck though? Sometimes, like in your first trimester, to announce it because it could like, I don't know. I don't know much about pregnancy, obviously.
No, but this girl on my Facebook, she just posted her new stick, pregnant stick.
Oh,
let's not do that.
I heard that's bad luck.
I don't want to listen to bad luck, but I'm saying like let's know who the baby father is.
No. I heard that it's bad luck to talk about it before, like before you're like actually like
after the first trimester.
Yeah,
then you can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes along with busting y'all's family members out on Facebook and y'all's kids out. We don't want to see y'all doing that in 2018. Exactly.
Agreed. Damn, what I was gonna say next? Me and Michelle have been talking about this a lot. I feel like a couple of episodes back we talked about it a lot. But self-love, let's leave not doing self-love in 2017, because you know how many times it's always like grind, hustle, and never like stop and like breathe, smell the roses, and actually like take care of yourself. So let's leave unhealthy behavior in 2017. Actually stop for a second and relax and
care about our mental illness should be. I mean, our mental health should be important in 2018.
Yeah, agreed.
Right.
So let's take advantage of that and bring that in 2018 and actually, kick the year off right.
Right. Exactly. Oh, and no. Okay, this is my last one. No, leave relationship goals in 2017.
Please.
No, you don't want to be like Cardi B and Offset. You do not want to be like Gabby and Dwayne. You do not want to be like LeBron and Savannah. You do not want to be like Michelle and Obama. You want to be like you and your significant other. You want to create your own legacy. You want to create your own relationship goals, and there should be nobody else should be a relationship goal besides you creating your own relationship goals. So I personally am against relationship goals. So therefore, especially them Offset and Cardi B ones, she is making a lot of mistakes. I know that's your girl, but she's making a lot of mistakes. She's 22. She's a big. She really makes young.
25.
She's 20. She's 25.
Yes,
Now she's
girl.
22. You sure?
No, she just turned 25. Her birthday was in October.
She's making 25-year-old decisions. Well, she young. She's making a lot of young decisions to me that I think is going to affect her in 2018. So let's not look at anybody else's relationship and let's be like our own and strive to be the best that we can be in our own relationships. And nothing like looking at other relationships and saying, hey, they have a great relationship, they have a great companionship, and I similarly want my relationship to be kind of like that, but you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. A lot of people put their good stuff on social media, but no one puts what it takes to stay in a relationship like that. So that's why I want to leave, relationship goals into that.
I agree. Yeah, everybody shows the highlights, not the pitfalls. So just keep that in mind. When you're comparing. Like I said, remember, we don't want to do comparisons anymore because it sometimes becomes unhealthy to do that. So yeah, I agree. Well, that's our list of what we want to see left behind.
Yes. So you have any more? I know I could come up with some, but I think those are the.
I feel like that's the gist of what I want to leave behind.
Okay. Cool.
That's it.
Cool. Let's continue. Yeah.
Let's continue. Yeah. So, like Michelle was saying, we don't want to do premature announcements. Well, I said that premature announcements, but she did mention don't announce something before it happens. But we wanted to let you guys know a little bit of the goals that we want to set forward, or that we're thinking about doing in the new year, for the podcast. So we'll just say a little bit of what we have in store or what we want to manifest next year. But this is just something that we're thinking of. Well, we definitely want to make a logo sometime soon for our brand, and yeah, we definitely want to have a logo. I know that we have our photo and everything. Y'all see our faces, but we want to have an actual official logo so that we can start branding and things like that.
So we're gonna work on that,
and definitely work on that. And obviously, we were thinking, we're not sure, but we were possibly thinking about getting a male co-host. We're not quite sure yet, but we definitely wanted to just simmer on that for a little bit, see if that's something that we want to do.
Yeah, just to get a male perspective. So that's something we're thinking about. It's not something we're like, we need a male. It's just something that, it's just on our list of considerations. If you are a male and you are interested in possibly, you've been wanting to do a podcast, or you're interested in some of the topics we talk about and you want to give a male's perspective, then, reach out to either me or Mariah and let us know. And then we can do some kind of not like an interview kind of to see if it's something that aligns with our mission and vision of the podcast.
Yeah. And if not, then we'll just have two strong Black women's opinions. Continuing on. Whatever.
Yeah.
But even if you want to be a guest, like we always say, we definitely want to hear you guys' voices. So just email us at our email and let us know what you guys want to talk about. And then from there, we'll just go ahead and talk about that further.
Yeah. So I do think it's important that we come up with these. We want to express to our fans about what our goals are for the podcast for 2018, because we do feel that goals are super important. That strategies are important, and creating a list of things that you really want to accomplish is important. So that's one of the main reasons why we decided to come up together with a list of things that we want to accomplish in 2018. Let our listeners know so you guys can help us achieve these goals, but at the same time it helps us kind of stay accountable in our goals and our mission for 2018. And we recommend that if you have any kind of podcast or small business, at the end of the year you should consider coming up with a list of goals and things that you want to accomplish for the year, and then revamping those things for that year. I think it's just important, even when you're coming up with even a small business plan or a strategic plan or even your own podcast and things like that. So that's one of the main reasons why Mariah and I wanted to update you guys on some of the things that we're doing or we plan on doing.
Yeah, exactly. Because like Michelle said, it keeps us accountable, and like we know where we're trying to like go towards versus like just having a vague idea and just like kind of just doing whatever. Like we know exactly what we're trying to set out to do, so we can actually begin making steps towards
Work
it.
towards it.
So, but yeah, that's it, you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, just let us know. Our email is melaninvoices1@gmail.com, and just give us an email and we'll definitely reply. Like we're on our email all the time. So
of course. So let's get into the hot button of the week, which you guys probably already know what it's about. You know, I'm strongly against this New Year, New Me, so we're going to remix it. You know, we're going to do something a little different, kind of, but really just talk about what we personally want to do this year, and then some of the things that we're trashing this year, and then some of the things that we're hoping to see more of the year. So
I agree. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it because, like Michelle was saying, you know, New Year, New Me is kind of like, whatever. But like she said, the remix is gonna be cool because now we can just reflect on, you know, more personal stuff. So, Michelle, what's your personal slogan for this new year and why?
Okay, this was. It's funny because Mariah and I both said that we was gonna come up with our slogans on top of our heads. So here mine's go. You know, it's gonna change, I'm sure. But my new slogan, my personal slogan for this year is, gosh, you are only confined by the walls you build yourself. You are only confined. You are only confined by the walls you build yourself. Anytime. Only reason why I chose this one as my yearly quote, and literally I just said this is because a lot of the times I can find myself getting really upset, and that could be at my husband, and that could be at myself, or about some certain things that are going on in my life. And I chose this slogan because I am control of my destiny. And any walls that are end up being put up in my life, I'm only confined to those walls if I let them be. If I let them confine me. So this year I'm going to continue to always build upon myself so that I won't have any excuses as to anybody else who's affecting my mental health and maybe what I'm trying to do personally to help me be successful. So I guess it's just helping me out with not making really any excuses and just really pushing towards personal success, but also my mental health as well. So mine again was you are only confined by the walls you build yourself. And I really believe that's
okay. So that's a good slogan, I think. We were just talking about, you know, making sure that you're healthy.
Yes. What about you, Mariah? What's your slogan and why?
I was cheating while you were talking.
Okay, that's cool because guess what? This is on here.
Right, I know. There. I see you. I was like, she looking down. I'm like, what? But basically, so my slogan was, I'll just read basically what I seen, like the first thing I seen. So my thing is, damn it. Okay, I'm not sure exactly. I'll say Mark Twain. Okay, his quote was, "A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval." And so I think that applies to myself because many times I'm making sure that I'm, you know, making sure like my family's happy and those that are around me are happy and, you know, can like look into them for support, but until I like fully comfortable with my own approval and making sure that I support myself, then I don't think that where I want to go in life is going to be fulfilled the right way unless I'm comfortable with what I'm doing and making sure that I approve of what I'm doing, you know? So making sure I iterate that in upcoming year, like that would be great to get the support of others that are near and dear to my heart. But if they don't support it, that's fine too, you know? So I just need to make sure that I support myself and I'm making sure that my cup is full before I look for anyone else to fill my cup.
Okay, I like that one. Can you repeat it again so we all know?
For sure. The quote was by Mark Twain: "A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval."
So Mariah's remix was like a woman, or would you say Mariah?
A woman. I cannot be comfortable without my own approval.
Okay. Okay. Snap, snap.
Snap, snap, snap.
Don't let no one else fill your cup, she said. You fill your own cup.
Fill it up.
All right.
And it can run it over so you can help others. But until it's full, you can't run on an empty cup now. You can't give nobody nothing. You ain't got no cup, nothing to give in the cup.
Okay. I like that one.
So
Cool.
yeah, that's it.
Nice.
But what things are we trashing this year? So we already talked about this thing we want to leave in 2017. So I guess it's kind of coincide with that. But we can talk more about a personal thing because
personal. What do you personally want to trash this year? Yeah.
I know I mentioned it. I should have saved it for this. But trashing the idea that you have to always. I think I already said this already, but who cares? I'm gonna say it again. Trashing the idea that you have to always be on the go, like I said, grinding, hustling all the time, and make sure you really do self-care. Like we said, mental health is key. So making sure that you don't be blaming people for what happened in your past. Because I know I posted a quote on Snapchat and on Instagram stories about how what did the quote say? Dang, I wish I had the quote still. But it was something to the effect of if you don't, that's what it was. If you don't love me like I love me, then you can go. Basically saying like I'm not gonna enter a relationship unless they genuinely truly love me, you know. And I know I got like some backlash, not a lot, but a couple of backlash from some guy like, oh well guys. Well, he didn't say guys. He was like, niggas don't even know how to love, so we can't learn how to love people if we don't know how to love ourselves. And I was like, nigga, it is 2017. Right. Go see a therapist. If you don't know how to love and you have issues of dealing with love, I'm like, because you know what? We're all grown, we're all adults. Y'all have been through something that would trigger us not to love, but we cannot use it as an excuse. You know what I mean? Go see a therapist. Go talk to somebody about it. But don't let that be a crutch as to why you can't spread love and be a good person. Like, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it at all. So let's leave that in 2017. Let's trash that this year. Trashing crutches that hold us back from doing something. If you want to love better, you don't know how to set forth, you got a lot of issues that have happened in the past, go see a therapist. You know, if you want to, get in shape and you want to be healthier, change your diet, go work out. Like, let's stop using crutches as to why we can't succeed in life.
Me personally, I am trashing ignorance. Only because I found myself similar to you. I posted something on Facebook and I got a lot of backlash from people. And I literally end up end up deleting my status because it was because people was getting on my nerves. Like I wouldn't want to see it because sometimes when I post things, I find myself really clinging to it. Like I'm on my phone, like eyes wide open, like waiting for them to say something slick back. So I'm like, nigga, call me on the phone. Let's get on FaceTime. Let's go. Yeah. Let's have a real debate. And something about social media can almost be misinterpreted. Communication can be misinterpreted, just like a text message can be misinterpreted because people don't understand what you're really saying, and they can take what they're reading and read it in whatever way that they are interpreting it. So therefore, I ended up doing that because I didn't have time for ignorance. And that's why I said I trashed it, because ignorance needs to stay. I can't argue or debate.
Agreed.
Really debate, because I'm all about debating. I can't debate with someone who does not clearly understand and are basing a lot of their comments based off their emotions. A lot of times when it comes to debate, it's all about factual evidence, and if you are too stuck in how you feel, then at that point, then the debate is over, and then we're actually going in circles, and you're not understanding what I'm saying. So therefore, I'm going to trash ignorance in 2017. And I'm not, and a part of me always feel like, Michelle, if you're a knowledgeable person,
right,
you kind of move a little differently. You should be able to post things, and people are going to have a difference of opinion, and that's okay. But it's another thing, and we talked about it previously in our previous podcasts, is that some of my followers shouldn't be my followers. Like, some of my friends that I have should not be my friends on social media, because literally I'm not on that level. I'm on a different level than they are. So we're not going to think the same. They're not going to understand how to have those real conversations with me without taking it too far to the point where they're like, emotional and things like that. And this goes with friends and family. Like, my family even came at me over the status as well, which is another like level of emotions taking over instead of factual evidence, and being able to take what I take and take it as like she doesn't mean it in a personal way. So yeah, so there goes that. I'm going to leave ignorance and trashing it this year, and I'm just going to come on the podcast and just address some of the things, and being able to talk about it and be knowledgeable about it. And people who really want to talk to me about it can come on the podcast or write us on our email and address those situations. I think that's my outlet. My outlet's going to be more so the podcast instead of posting something on Facebook, because they won't understand.
Got you. I agree. I totally agree. So. I would say two things. I would say two. Unwarranted opinions, and that goes for what you just said. Like, unwarranted, I got an ask you to jump down my throat, so don't jump down my throat,
Right.
Or even like I post something, I just posted, and like I posted that quote, and I didn't care what you had to say, but like even if you post something, people have unwarranted opinions on how you should behave. Like, I see it all the time, even with celebrities, right? I see like those weird, like I see like people in their comments that are like, giving them praise, like, oh, you look so beautiful, like that bag is cute, girl, or you look so so cute. But then I see like these weird people that'd be like, oh, you're ugly, or you're this, you're that, and I'm just like, why? Like, don't use your energy for bad. Like, if you don't like somebody, you need to follow them. You literally are you must be mentally ill for you to literally follow someone that you do not like and see them every day, and every day you comment on how much you don't like them. That literally takes too much energy. And you know what? 2017, let's leave that behind. You don't like somebody, unfollow them. So you gotta see them, you gotta deal with it. They may end up on your Explore page, but you didn't even gotta go to your Explore page and see them. You can literally just unfollow them, and you ain't gotta worry about commenting on how much you don't like them or how much you hate them. Just let it go. L-I-G it. Let it go. Yep. Another one I was gonna say is holding in your emotions, because I used to always do that. I used to like bite my tongue a lot, like literally until like my tongue bled. I was just like, oh, I don't want to say nothing. Like, this is my friend, this is my family. I don't want them to like not love me anymore and not care about me anymore. I just, I don't want them to not like me. That they're my friend and my family. But they would do something that just like really like just, it would irritate my soul just so bad. And it would hurt me, but I would like wouldn't want them to think that I was being too sensitive, so I would just hold it in, just never say nothing. And then, I would want to explode, but I just didn't do it. So I would feel a certain way towards them, and I would like give them like some sort of attitude, but they wouldn't even know because I never told them. But this year, I finally said what I had to say to everybody that I had like a little bit of animosity towards for whatever reason. It could have been the simplest thing that just spilled over. And they were just like, oh, okay, I get it. You're right. And I'm just like, if I would have just done that from the beginning, it just would have been so much better. And, maybe somebody may not say, oh, okay, you're right. They're like, you're hella wrong. But at least you got it off your chest and you said what you had to say. And you shouldn't be wanting somebody in your life who doesn't want you to express yourself. Like, you ain't got to say it in a bad way. Just say how you felt, and you're free to disagree, but at least you can speak to them. And if you can't speak to somebody and get off your chest and how you've been feeling, then maybe that's not a relationship you want to stick anyways. So let's leave that behind too. Holding in your feelings.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, exactly. And then that person can make the decision if they can deal with you expressing yourself or not, and then make the decision if they want to continue, being around you or surrounded by you, or they can move on because this is who you are and this is who you're going to be, and either take me as I am or
so those are two things: unwarranted opinions, and also, holding in your feelings. Like, don't do that.
Very true. I don't know about holding in your feelings to your dude you're trying to leave though. Don't feel like I'm having these feelings late at night and then text those 3 paragraphs.
Don't do that. You need. That's what I'm saying.
Felt like you need to let your feelings out. Yeah, say it as it comes, because he's gonna be like, "Yo, you were
for 10 months ago. You been holding this for 10 months."
10 months? Hold on. Now you love me and shit. Say, hold up. Now you love me again? I'm confused. You bipolar. Like, what's going on? Okay.
What the hell going on here?
Yeah, let's think twice about before we express our feelings a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And let's think twice before we express our feelings to like our managers or our bosses, because them motherfuckers might be too emotional, or they might not be emotional at all and just be like, you know what? Someone can take
This
your
is
job
too much.
tomorrow. You don't want to be here?
Definitely.
You could go. Hit the dough. So just make sure you really think it over as
Yeah.
well.
Actually step back and analyze it. You know how they always say that little saying, like, if you like look at an elephant up close, right, you can't see nothing but like their skin.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look back and you take a step back, and you can see the elephant in full.
Right.
So you can actually
Mm-hmm.
like take a step backward from the situation, see it in full, see how you need to approach it, and then, go approach the situation.
I agree.
But approach the situation when it
I
comes
agree.
in a good way. But yeah, those are my things. Do you have anything else you want to trash, Michelle, this year?
No, just don't, real trash. Like, try to take my garbage out
Bye,
every
Michelle.
week. I don't want no rats.
But no. Okay. Also,
That's
what
it.
do you
That's it.
hold on? What do you see? But what do you hope to see more of this year from the media, or etc., or anything? What do you hope to see from the media?
I want to see more of this year from the media. I don't know. The media is getting bigger and bigger now, and people are really more affected by the media today. I feel like more than they've ever been, especially with Donald Trump tweeting. I'm like, this is media is on like a whole nother level. But
Disgusting.
I'm hoping to see more positive Black women in the media, like ourselves. Like, I'm hoping to see more people get more into podcasts and more into just listening to the outskirts and not listening to Love and Hip Hop anymore. Like, I hope people are more so, you know what, I want to hear more positive things that's going on in my community, or I want to, talk more about how we can help other businesses, Black businesses and things like that. How we can help each other. So I would like to see more of that in the media, more than I see, everyone wanting to be like I said, Cardi B and Offset. Like, I'm over that. It's just getting on my nerves. But other than that, yeah, just more positive things in the media would be nice right now.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of positive Black women, we didn't get to announce this because it's been so long that we've done Melon Media, but I just wanted to give them a shout out. Let's give a shout out to Atlanta's second ever Black female mayor, Keisha Bottoms, who was elected in
I know
Atlanta. Keisha
that.
Bottoms. That's my girl. And then Sharon Reed's clap back on a
Yep.
racist viewer. Did you see that? So shout out to
Shout out
Sharon
to these
Reed.
Black women that's making things happen, that's not letting no one slide. We're not letting nothing slide in 2018.
We not doing it. She really clapped back on you, like, and she did it in such a professional manner. You see what I'm saying? Step back from the situation and approach it. You see what I'm saying? That's a perfect example of how to handle it.
Exactly.
But yes, as Michelle was saying, I want to see more of that this year. More Angela Rise, more
Angela Rise, more what's that?
Amanda Seals. Just some more positivity, putting us on game on a lot of situations that are happening in our environment.
Yeah, even more positive Black men out here, and it sucks because it's like, do I know that many? But yeah, more positive Black men out here too, that are out here mentoring our young boys and putting them more on to new things besides these like rap careers and things like that. I like to see
there's different avenues, that we can take. So I agree. I would still see more of that. See more, just more people being authentic to themselves. So if you are a rapper, cool. That's what's up. Like, creativity is awesome. You're a singer, cool. And also, if you're an engineer, like, that's cool too. And also, if you're, you like to plant flowers, that's cool too. Like, be more authentic to who you are versus like those that you see doing stuff. You know what I mean?
I am going to push this one thing. This is what I got Facebook lash about. I am going to push more Black women to, more Black women to start dating outside of their race. And I know that's crazy for a feminist or like a woman like myself to say, but I want to see less single, educated, young Black women dating outside of their race. And I'm not saying that you can't date Black men, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't date black men. I'm saying I want you to step outside and know that we are queens. We are educated. We can turn anyone to anything. We can put anybody on game to our culture and it will be okay. So do not feel like if you date outside your race that person's not going to be equal to you or they're not going to understand you, because you as an educated black woman should be able to put them on, and I think that's okay. And the only reason why I said this is because literally statistically there are more African American or actually black adult women today than there's ever been. So therefore we are out populating our men, and I just want us to be more just conscious of that. If the numbers show, then we can, don't wait too long. Don't be that single Pringle. You don't have to be.
Single Pringle.
No, I'm serious. I see too many beautiful black women, and my friends are educated. They're beautiful. They have goals, and I keep hearing them mess with these F dudes, and I'm like, well, we gotta do something different. We want different results. We gotta have to change it up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I feel like as long as he loves you, like, I think that back to our interracial relationship topic, go back, because a lot of people be telling me, like, y'all should talk about interracial relationships. Actually, we did talk about that. Y'all should talk about this. I'm like, do y'all listen to our podcast? Because we talk about all those things. But
okay.
anyways, in that episode, Mikhail was saying, the reason why it works out with her and Sean is because he actually does love her. So he's open to learning new things about her and, her culture. So it can work if he really cares about you and you really care about him. I believe that it can work.
Yes, you don't have to wait, ladies. You don't have to be in church praying and waiting for your black man that may not come, because there's not that many of them motherfuckers. They're really slim, very slim. Okay, like good ones are not that many. They're either gay, in jail, or dead, or like other women, or like out or date outside their race. So don't think that you can't. So anyway, I got a lot of backlash from that. So if you have a problem with this again, you can hit me up on here. But I do want to push that more. Even in our media, I want to see it more, and even with in our community. So yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was it. Honestly, that's our hot button of the week. Like, that's all of it. So
Yeah, that
yeah, we went
is.
through
We
that
went to
pretty fast.
we got stuff off our chest.
We got a lot of stuff off our chest. But we didn't do melanin media this week, so that's probably why. And then our Black business of the week we didn't do. But one thing that we did do is motivation of the week, and I'll let Michelle take this over.
Yeah, just a quote, and that's just to find your purpose in 2018. I think it's important that we don't wake up every day not knowing what our purpose in life is. And I think we should push ourselves to be more of the person that we think that God put us on earth for. And you have talents, you have hidden talents, you have things that you really want to do. And I think if you just try it and you give it a try and you really put it out there, that you can really be exactly who you want to be, and don't let anyone else stop you. You're never too old, you're never too late. It's never too late for you to be exactly who you want to be. So I just,
As long as you got breath still in your body.
yeah, as long as you are breathing every single day, then you have every right to keep walking and finding your purpose in 2018. And if you want to switch it up and you want to be a lawyer later, and you didn't go to school to do that, go do that. If you want to bake cakes for a living, or you want to be a event planner, or you want to travel the world, it's never too late. So I just want us to find our purpose more and not focus too much on our our clock ticking. It's never too late.
Agreed.
So that's what our motivation of the week is, and it's just a great way for us just to, start the new year off. So
Exactly. Oh,
yeah,
you guys, thanks for listening this long. Well, before we leave, what are you doing tonight? Because it's New Year's Eve, so.
and nothing. I'm actually going to. We might be going to a friend's house, but other than that, we don't really have too many plans. We be in the bed by 9. Like, you understand, this baby makes me super tired.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm like, nap, nap, eat, nap, nap. So
Yeah.
Nova come in 2018. I'm ready
Yay.
because I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm so tired of being pregnant.
It's gonna be here,
But
like before you know it.
I don't really have any plans. I can't drink no champagne. I
Oh
can't
yeah.
pop no bottles. So, it's not really too fun for me. But my birthday is next week,
I
so
know.
hopefully we get to when's my birthday? It's like on Thursday or
Mm.
something. So I'll talk about what I did for my birthday, which I don't have plans for right now, but I'll let you know what I end up doing.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
yep. What are you doing for New Year's,
The
honey?
same thing I'm doing. The same thing as you. I'm just going to a friend's house and we're going to play Black Card Revolt because that's like my favorite game ever.
Oh, I have to get that game. I have not played
I
it.
promise you, it's so fun. It's definitely worth it. But
Okay.
you're going to play that game. Prize categories, two truths and a lie, stuff like that. So that's
That'll be
literally all we're going to
fun.
be doing.
Are you getting cute or are you just gonna like go over there in your PJs, like sweats?
We're going to go over there in a hoodie and some sweats. Probably, I'll probably dress it up and wear a turtleneck and some jeans.
You know?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Well, I guess Mariah and I are both like grannies, but we're gonna have fun with our friends this year. We're gonna stay safe and stay
Exactly.
warm because it's super cold
It's
out here in New
cold.
York. I'm not sure how cold it is out
It's
there, but
45 degrees today, so at night it'll be 22, so something like that.
oh, way warmer than here. It's like 14 degrees.
Yikes.
So yeah, our mayor said it's like the coldest New Year's it's been in New York City in a long time. So for those people who are standing outside right now waiting for the ball to drop, kudos to you
Hell no, I would
because
never.
it's too cold. It's too
Mm-mm.
cold to be doing that. So yeah, other than that, I'm chilling. I try to stay safe on New Year's Eve. Honestly, I
Me
don't like to
too.
be out. I want to make it to
To New
2018.
Year, exactly.
Okay. But that's it. That's all we have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. We did go over than our regular time frame that we do go over, but hopefully you guys have the capacity to, listen in.
It's okay.
It is okay. Because we gonna find our
It is.
purpose and we gonna do what we need to do in 2018.
Yes, we are. Thank you guys for
So
listening.
yeah, thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your day, your night, or whenever you're listening to this podcast. And remember that you can always tune in and give us your comments and, let us know if you want to, be on the podcast because we always with new voices.
Exactly. Thank you guys.
Thanks. Bye.